There's a lever here. Possibly for this door. Some instruments. There's sheet music there. The flute. Doesn't matter. What is this sheet music? For General Sandro's death suit, I think. A funerary celebration in 3 parts. That's nice. And a party guest here. The Gates Pub Crawl Guide. I think we saw that before. We have Sansverina, which is still has a V in it. I'll get you in. It reads, I've been invited to play at a party at the Tsar Palace tonight in their ballroom. Show the Chamberlain at the door this note and he'll let you in to join me. Wear your best dress. Kalira. Oh, she wasn't a vampire. And this... Wait. Yeah, it's not about Boo. We did read that before. And lavish chair. Another party guest.
No traps, please.
But this one talks. Let's talk to him.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who killed you?
Wolves arrived when our host left, slaughtered us.
Where did your host go?
West Door. Took most beautiful people away. Never saw again.
Yeah, you're ugly. The west door is funny as well. Like, you know the cardinal directions? Who else was here?
Politicians, minor nobles, fist officers, all sorts.
All sorts. Right. What did he want with these people?
Information. Asked so many questions. Power structures in city. Weaknesses. Who he needed to control.
And what were you doing here?
Enjoying party. Drinking. Talking.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Well, that's it, isn't it? I'm not talking anymore.
What's inside?
Secret walls. That's what's inside. Look at all the... Oh. No, it's just normal. It's normal. Oh, actually, that is not normal. There's something here. Looking at the map. You see how janky it is? Yeah. Condemnation. Okay. There's a door here. We're gonna figure things out. In due time, we may come around. Oh, we go in through here and come out in that direction. There's an elevator? It's a dice? That's not a dice. You don't know what a dice is. I mean, I barely know what a dice is, but that's not a dice. There's bats in here. They're not actually in here. They're just part of the decoration. Oh, like of the level. That's cool. That's really cool, actually. And we have a lower city and the upper city book that is normal. Wooden desk. The Annals of Baldur's Gate. Oh yeah, it's about the formation. Some newspapers here. Party planner. Therapeutics. And a party planner here. What is it? The master has ordered a special party, a final feast, he said. This will be my ultimate test, but I am prepared, and I'm sure the guests, both invited and involuntary, will be thrilled to participate. Thrilled. I am sure. Secret passage in there? Nope. Not secret. So this likely connects to somewhere. I really don't see how I could open that. Oh, I didn't go up here. This is a wine cellar? Or a blood cellar. There's a button here.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Yep. that opened that. Curious that it, I didn't make, my character didn't say anything. And also that's so far away. Are we supposed to have trouble identifying what it does? Oh. Oh, it's different. This is the way out. This is the way out. Let's see what I can do.
Eager for battle. Best get going. Moving in.
Yep. I figured it would open this. You know, be like an alternate think. Or alternate pinging, I should say. Loot's everywhere. Weave moss. Not much else other than that. And obviously Kalira, dead. Can't talk to her though. It's a ballroom invitation. Oh, this is the room with the pretty people. And indeed a lot of nice clothings. Plural. That we saw before. Obviously, counting house, safe key, and a couple of alchemical ingredients. Speaking of which, destroy them. Oh, wait. Yeah. And a button here. Okay. But nothing else. Let's read this invitation here. You have been recommended to the Tsar Mansion as a musician of both talent and discretion, and we have need of both. Consider yourself hired to play at a fête. A fête means party in French. In the mansion ballroom on the first evening of the next 10-day. Dress is reserved rather than ostentatious. Chamberlain Dufay, be prepared to play requests. Be prepared to play requests? That's not a thing you prepare. I mean, it is, but also it's a thing you learn. It's a lifetime of playing if you're ready to play requests. Either way, that
Eager for battle.
is that over there. We click there, press G. And now we have the days there. We have an iron ladder that goes upstairs. And the days is the way forward, actually, because I was just now remembering. No, wait, not remembering. But, you know, the door to the west thing, it may be the days. Let's go through here. I'm just saving just in case we miss things.
My eyes grow heavy.
Spooky.
Best to make camp.
No, it's not best. Also, we can't. Can we? Wait. I can go to camp, but you couldn't in the other place. Where are we? That all of a sudden we can go to camp. Huh. We must still be in Cazador's mansion. The butler's cane has a knob on the end. We read that before. Alturiac 1477. Until I was 13 years of age, I didn't know that Uncle Cazador was a vampire. That indeed, my entire family were vampires, going back generations. Growing up on the Tsar country estate near Angavled, raised by old family servants, I rarely visited our city palace in Baldur's Gate, and when I did, I couldn't wait to leave and return to the country. My city palace, or the city palace, straddling the wall between the upper and lower city, was more than creepy. It was somehow chilling. Amanita Tsar. Have we heard of Amanita Tsar? I don't know. What's the map called? It's not called. Doesn't have a name here. Should have a name. I'm quite intrigued as to where we're supposed to be. There's bones and a letter. Merkel. Oh, those are they're what's the word? Months. It's not Merkel, it's Myrtle or something. The whole family was waiting for me. Every living Tsar, Uncle Cazador, Grandam Fistula, Great Aunt Dralia, and Cousin Blovart. There was a gilded clavichord on a dais that was playing without anyone sitting at the keyboard. The four of them were sitting on armchairs in a semicircle facing me. Uncle demanded me to approach him and look him in the eye. I did. And that's how you became a vampire, most likely. Because, you know, if they're raised, then they are not born vampires, right? On my 13th birthday, I was summoned to the city palace by Uncle Cazador. Old Drossel hitched the team to the best carriage and drove me to Black Dragon Gate, where I was met by porters and a litter to carry me through the upper city to Tsar Palace. The Chamberlain was waiting to conduct me to the ballroom, a chamber mysterious to me, as I had never been allowed to enter it before. The ballroom. So it's the one that we were in, I think, where the werewolves were and stuff. I think. This is like an attic, isn't it? It's just a ladder that goes up. Why we can camp up here is sort of interesting, though. If there were a teleporter here, it'd be interesting as well. There's another button. You can't hide from me. I press Alt all the time.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
We have some garlic here. A rusty heavy crossbow. Is it like a vampire hunter here? Is that the implication? A bottle and an amulet. Yeah, that's all that was in there. I think it was a vampire hunter. I don't know where this is going. But it doesn't seem to be, or there doesn't seem to be any special hidden things. Oh, it keeps going up. No, I see you. Right there. Oh, there's a door here.
Let's see.
It's not even... Yeah. There's a button here as well. Alright. Yeah, just lovely clothes. And more skeletons. And more of that diary. Care for creatures of the astral plane. It's an astral plane zoologist talking about creatures of the astral plane. Kythorn, or Kithorn. Uncle Cazador made me a vampire, but I refused to participate in the family rites. He gave me the hunger, but he could not break my will. He had Blovart imprisoned me in the attic. I weakened. They sent up human blood, and eventually I drank it. For a year, they stopped sending anything. I tore at the walls in frustration. Then they sent up a bound captive. That sounds really bad. I have a full year just up here for... Maybe it's an oversimplification, isn't it? It's the... I refused. Probably... We argued for a whole day, and then he decided to put me up here against my will. Wait. I thought that opened that. What's that all about? Key to Cazador's dungeon. Oh, it auto-closes.
Yes?
Well, we left somebody outside, so it's not too bad. But it does auto-close, and there's another bit of diary here. I succumbed. I am a vampire and damned. I curse the name of Tsar and reject it. Now I stay in the attic by choice and write my little histories. I am Lady Incognita. Amanita is no more. I've never heard of her. But she's a vampire. There's another button here. And there's treasure. It's not very good treasure, but it is treasure, so... There's that, a mug, a fork, and a gold band. There was also an animation there, I think, when I took my stuff. Is that what happened? I think so. The gold disappeared. Let's take that away from there. Huh. That's scripted weirdly. Right? Because it auto-closes. But then the button works as if it's closing it. Oh, well. So, I think going up, we're going to find Lady Incognita. Save the game. It's not a different area. Okay. So bar, rotten eggs, a bed, a little bit of money. Let's take all and see what this pouch is. It's a key, a silver key, and a loot, which I will take because why not? Send a pouch to camp as well. I don't know what the key is for. Could be for... I don't know. I was gonna say for Cazador. It could have something to do with Cazador's treasure room or whatnot, but... Up here, though, it looks like... If there are secret passages, I don't know how to find them. Yep. Let's go down. There we go. And now, I thought I heard things, but nope. Did not hear. I thought I heard the Steel Watcher or something going around, but it wasn't. It was just our own armor. Put the torch out. Make sure I have everything, because we're going up this dice. It's an elevator.
Stand on a clean metal platform. A beautiful but antiquated elevator. There are some scuffs to show its age, signs of things dragged onto it over the years. But it seems to be in good working order.
What in the hells? I never knew this was here.
This was always Cazador's private quarters. Only he ever came in here. Well, him and the unfortunate souls we brought to feed him.
I'm gonna descend into the depths of the palace. Pretty spooky. It's pretty spooky. We have a teleporter? Wait, what? No way. That is wild. How big is this area for it to have a teleporter? Also, this is definitely the sewer door thing. And also, where are we?
What in the hells? I never knew any of this was here.
Can I jump? I mean, I can't, but... Do I want to? I don't think I do. Yeah, I have my torch out. Let's explore. Yeah, this architecture is also starkly, I should say, starkly different from the upstairs one. Oh, there's people talking. That's probably our destination. Yeah. We drop down for sure. Oh. Oh, this is probably another way of getting down there. Or not.
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs, this door features no keyhole, but does have an indentation for a signet ring.
I can press the ring, but I don't know the text.
The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door opens, assailing you with pungent, musty air.
We wouldn't be able to... How would we not be able to open this, I wonder? Oh, look. There's passages everywhere. Yeah, if you get in here... No, wait. Yeah, there's no way to get down here without the signet ring. Well, at least for us, anyway. Unless there is. Unless we can open that first door some other way. Meditations of a Vampire Lord. Is this his room? We have Scroll of Names. We also have Velioth over here. Doesn't get highlighted when I press Alt. I imagine some people miss that. Because the only reason I looked at it is because it shines. I'll read the books in due time. I'm more curious about Velioth.
On the pillow rests a skull with a scroll clamped in its bony jaws. The skull's empty eye sockets flare with an eldritch gleam. You feel invited somehow to witness the skull's memories. It seems urgent.
The skull's memories rise and unfold. Let them wash over you. Let's do that.
This skull is all that remains of the vampire Velioth. He turned Cazador, gave him the gift, and then taught him the rules of vampiric existence.
I can concentrate on the memory? Yeah. What is Velioth's first lesson? We should be able to pull this off. Hopefully. Yep, natural 20.
Velioth's first lesson is always to dominate. Allow none to be your equal. Velioth recalls when Cazador reached out to a former friend. His punishment was to watch as Velioth drained his friend dry.
What about the second lesson? Wow, rolling nice, very good.
Velioth's second lesson is that power comes from solitude. To share with others is to be weak, and to be weak is to fail and die. Velioth recalls when Cazador rebelled against him. Cazador suffered 11 years of impalement because he failed.
Third lesson, let's see. We roll. We fail. It's alright, we force it as well. Okay, we force it again, but it's tricky. Hopefully it only has 3 lessons. Oh, close one.
Velioth's third lesson is to act not in haste. A near immortal has time to plan, time to act only when others will pay the price of action. Velioth recalls Cazador, his lessons learned, killing him in the rite of perfect slaughter. How they both laughed. Velioth recalls Cazador boiling the flesh from his skull, and then, to mock him, clamping his schooling scroll in Velioth's jaws. The skull's eyes flash a final time, and its jaws sag open. The scroll with all of Cazador's rituals is yours. Velioth is no more.
Even his precious rules.
He stole everything, says Astarion. Even his precious rules. The Black Mass Scroll. Is that what I got? Unfurling the scroll reveals a list of foul rites and rituals detailing all the ways death can be turned to one's advantage, or simply made more interesting. The rite of perfect slaughter, the liturgy of the dead, the sacrament of the damned, and many more strange accursed rituals cover the parchment. The final entry, however, is familiar. The rite of profane ascension. O piteous dead, O ravenous dead, immortality is your gift, but darkness is your prison, and hunger its jailer. The rite of profane ascension will release you. Walk in the sun, suffer not from hunger, grow your power beyond anything you imagined. A pact has been made with the Lord of Hellfire. Deliver unto him 7,000 souls, each bearing that's pretty bad. Each bearing an infernal mark. And you shall be free of your chains. You shall know true power. Deliver the souls, speak the words, Ecce Dominus, has anima offero in sacrificio, nunc volo potestatem, quam publicitus es mihi. So, I am, or no, O Lord, is it Ecce? Oh? No, Ecce is what is Ecce Homo? What does Ecce Homo means? That man? Either way. The lives that I offer in sacrifice. Potestaten, I think is, yeah, I don't actually know Latin enough to know because this is close to Latin if it's not actually Latin. Astarion.
This is all so grand. To think, it was just sitting here, lurking under the floor.
Yeah. Do you think he built this dungeon just for the ritual?
I don't know. It feels older than that. Who knows how old? But Cazador will want a grand space for his ascension. A venue like this feels perfect. Now we just need to see what lies at the heart of this place.
You had no idea this was here?
Of course not. It's not like he boasted about his secret lift, but it does make sense.
It does. So, moving on then. Actually, perhaps I should ask other people.
Let's not linger long. I have no desire to avail ourselves of a vampire lord's hospitality.
Yeah. She actually says other stuff, or the normal stuff. But not Astarion. So yeah, that is probably going to go into my teddy bear. If we need that, we likely don't. But yeah, Meditations of a Vampire Lord. The Journal of Cazador Sar. It records the movements and actions of his spawn, with particular attention paid to Astarion. Every order, failure, and punishment is recorded with cold calculation. Only the most recent entries seem to betray any emotion. Astarion failed to return from his hunt this night. Gaudi informed he will have the pliers ready when the boy shows himself again. Still missing. I ought not be surprised. The boy has always been troublesome, but to disappear now when we are all but ready, it's unconscionable, even for him. I have dispatched the brood. They will find him and bring him home, and when they do, I will make him scream for this. It has been days, and he is still missing. No amount of pain has motivated his brothers and sisters to find him. It seems Baldur's Gate has swallowed him whole. I am searching further afield, but my reach outside the city is limited. In the meantime, the hunt continues here. Deliria and Petrus returned from today's hunt, rushing to report that they had seen him in Worm's Crossing. Their tale was fanciful, but they believe it to be true. Astarion standing in the sun's light, willing and able to disobey me? Inconceivable. It seems he has become more than troublesome. He is now a liability, but he will be brought to heel. He will come home, take this place with the others, and complete his purpose. Or take his place with the others. My spawns fail me. Astarion eludes me. I will have my due. All in caps. Which is curious to write. It's block letters is what it is, not caps. Because it's handwriting, I would imagine. Names of thousands of them. Many of the surnames would be familiar to a Baldurian, though some of those near the beginning of the list are of families now long disappeared. This is a list of names of people dating back centuries, but continuing right up to the present day. Eternal cruelty. For my sins, my soul was made ink and written onto this parchment, where its scroll crawls sleeplessly for eternity, unless you free it. I don't know that I can do that. Mortal View, eyewitness accounts of ballspawn crisis. Oh yeah. We saw that early in, or read that early in the game. Power structure of Baldur's Gate. The most recent notes at the end relate to the old problem of Nine Fingers and the Guild, and new concerns about the ambitious young Lord Gortash. Cazador's worries about the Guild revolve around the rise of the brash new criminal kingpin known as the Stoneman, and what it might mean for the Gate's underworld if Nine Fingers is replaced. Meanwhile, the upstart Gortash is fielding prototypes of his Still Watchers in the city streets. Are they capable enough to detect and damage Cazador's vampire spawn? He's not fielding prototypes. Although he may be. Prototype is just a thing that you build before mass production. If you don't have mass production, it's all prototypes. Technically speaking, anyway. But they had mass production of them, so... Or at least a production line. Letter to Mrel Alcam. I suppose, as you say, that you have reason to be proud of the expansion of the vampire circle in your city. Of course, Athkatla is more homogeneous. The Mrel Alcam, I don't remember them. Athkatla is more homogeneous than Baldur's Gate, and you face fewer challenges from other factions in law enforcement, but still accept my kudos on your progress there. Enjoy your success while you can, Alcam, for I am afraid... Oh, this is from Cazador. Yeah, of course, to Mrel Alcam. Enjoy your success while you can, Alcam, for I am afraid that very soon it will be surpassed by my situation in Baldur's Gate, definitely so. I am on the verge of a long-planned transformation that entirely changes the rules of the game. Too long have I been content to be merely a major city's vampire lord, when I can be so much more, and I shall. But that's all I'll say about the matter at present, young Alcam. After all, we mustn't give away the surprise entirely. And... Hidden Rules of Baldur's Gate. Ooh. The Guild. Hidden Rules of Baldur's Gate. But you can't read that? Okay, that's special then. Diseases of the Blood. I I don't think this matters. We're not going to be able to poison him with a disease of the blood. And also, this doesn't connect us downstairs, which is curious. And I don't know if I want to go downstairs, because we could do a feather falling through there. We may be forced to do that as well, because if that doesn't open, then we need to do that, right?
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs, this door features no keyhole, but does have an indentation for a signet ring.
And I do my thing.
The ring slots perfectly into place, and
the door opens. We're good. Moving on. Are we gonna find the children? That doesn't look like the children.
approaching the cells, you're met with hollow-eyed faces. There's an almost physical stink of decay and neglect.
God, these poor people.
Ugh, they're disgusting. Cazador never fed on wretches like this. How did they get here? What is Cazador doing with them? I should have guessed there was more to it than Raphael would ever have told.
You. I know you. You're the one from the tavern. You smiled and joked and got me drunk.
No. You're dead.
You called me so many sweet things. My name sounded like a lyric on your tongue.
Sebastian,
You remember me.
you were handsome. Shy. You'd never been kissed.
You taught me how. And then you destroyed me.
It can't be.
Beneath the dirt and blood, you notice that every prisoner has a rune carved into their flesh.
Who is he?
It's not just him. I know so many of these faces. They're my conquests. I pursued them, seduced them, and brought them to Cazador. He told us he was feeding on them, but he turned them to spawn. He turned every last one, so we'd have souls for this cursed ritual.
How long?
What?
How long have I been down here?
170 years. You were one of my first.
My family. My friends. They're gone. You took them from me. You took everything from me.
Cazador plans to use you in his ritual. That's why he scarred you. Let us help. Ooh, advantage here. Nice. Seriously? Come on. I can do it. Oh my god.
Help. Help. There's no helping us while that monster lives.
That's why we're here. To destroy Cazador.
You can't. It's not possible.
Where's the key to your cell?
His staff. It controls everything. But he never sets it down. You'll never get it.
Where is he now?
The Grand Chamber. Just ahead. But even if you can kill him, what then? What happens to us?
What do you want to happen?
I don't know. I just don't want to die. Whatever you do, just do it quickly. I can't go on waiting.
We'll be back. You have my word.
Will we?
Gods above. He kept Sebastian. I should have known what Cazador was capable of. He's played us for such fools. And not just 7 spawn to placate the devil. 7 spawn and 7,000 souls bound to them in blood. Everyone, whoever trusted me enough to let down their guard, innocents, idiots, and the unlucky. It doesn't matter. I will need to sacrifice them all if I want to perform the ritual.
You can save them.
What's the point? They're as good as dead. I thought they were dead. If they are unleashed, they will cause incredible carnage. They will be ravenous. They must die. Better they serve a purpose.
There's still hope for them. You got out. You got better.
They're in a state far beyond anything that ever happened to me. Decades of hatred will have piled up inside of them. I can't even begin to imagine. We must find Cazador. This must end.
I know. Just try to hold on, all right?
The kids are here.
My father will come soon. Hey! Hey, you! Come closer.
Oh, God. It can't be.
It is you. I knew it. I'll kill you. Once I get out of here, I'll kill you!
You're the children from the Monster Hunters camp.
Camp. Monster hunters. The Gur camp. Oh, God! My parents' camp. Chessa, focus. Resist the beast inside you. You promised. It's your fault. You did this to us. Didn't he tell you? He's the one that kidnapped us. He's the reason we're spawns. I'll kill you!
Yes. Now that you, mention it, I may have done that. Don't look at me like that. Cazador's orders. Quite the deviation from my usual routine, of course. Capture, not lure. I didn't bring them in with sweet rolls or anything. I really forgot about them. Felt nothing the moment I handed them over to him. Oh.
Well, we promised their parents would save them.
Parents? You've seen my parents?
I don't know about your parents specifically. Did I know her name? Chessa? I don't know. They're looking for you, yeah.
I miss them. I think. Or perhaps it's the hunger. Ugh, I don't know. It's so hard to tell. You should go. Leave us here. We shouldn't be out there. We'd hurt our families.
I'm going to help you. How do I free you?
Behind the exhaustion, starvation, and fear, recognition stirs in her eyes. And with it, hope.
You really mean it? Cazador's got this stuff. It controls the doors. If you get it, you can set everyone free. If you get it, somehow.
Yeah, with the killing and things. All right, I'll free you once I have the staff.
Good luck. If you fail, Well, I suppose we'll be seeing you again. In here.
Yep. Or in another cage, at any rate.
Well, you clearly want to say something.
I just want to know if you actually set those prisoners free.
I'm not sure. I've been weighing my options. On the one hand, they're the key to my unlocking eternal power and freedom. On the other, well, it's my fault they're here. Yes, it was Cazador's command. I had no choice, but it seems now I do.
You should free them. You owe them that.
And what am I owed? What about the injustices I've suffered? Am I not entitled to anything? All that matters now is killing Cazador. I've earned that, if nothing else. We can deal with the prisoners when the time is right. After all, they're not going anywhere.
Decades of anger piled up, he said. Can't imagine that. I mean, they have gone through... I don't know. He's gone through some bad stuff. But yeah. Are you Sebastian? Yes, I think so. So, that's the two things. And here is... where Cazador is? I don't know.